I was going to come in singing "The Boys Are Back in Town," but my beautiful voice will get us struck. And I always think of, do you remember the end of The Expendables? I'm
Um,
obsessed.
Never seen The Expendables, so please tell
You
me.
don't have to. Either way, it ends with the boys are back in town and they're all just on motorcycles, just mugging at each other like, we're the
Oh my
boys and we're on
God.
motorcycles having a good time. They're
Stallone,
fucking
no.
big movie canon. We're back.
Oh.
What is Reality Marathon? We watch The Truman Show. Here's the theme song.
We watch movies and we talk movies and we load movies into a really big gun and shoot it onto the internet. Big Movie Cannon.
We're getting back into it. The holidays just fucking
recap, Brian. Let's recap. We watched They Live.
Great one.
That was the first one. We watched Dark City.
Have we only done two in this marathon? So
yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Not as good as They Live.
No.
I'm also worried I logged out of Letterboxd. I didn't. We're good. Okay. Really just shaking those cobwebs off.
We were
so that we can maintain a certain professionality that people expect on this.
Whoever
YouTube
is watching, listening, you did not want to hear us podcast over Christmas. It would not have been worth your time.
No, it would not have.
I don't have a kid and I was scrambling. So...
I went up to my parents' house. My brothers all came to town. It's the first time we've all been in the room, been in the same place at the same time for a minute. And we all have kids now. So two little babies and my absolutely chaotic, almost 3-year-old. We did 5 days, and that's too many days.
Yeah.
Just everybody out of there. The thing about having kids is your goddamn routine is your only grasp of sanity that you have for a minute.
Yeah.
And so everyone's out of their routine. By day 2, everyone's cranky. And because none of these kids are sleeping.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, disaster. Disaster. I'm literally my wife and I were the last ones to leave. And my mom, as we were saying goodbye, was like 2 days would have been good.
Note for next year. 2 days.
Note for next year. How were yours? Your holidays all right? You said you were scrambling.
Yeah, just the normal bullshit. Nothing exciting. Just normal.
So much bullshit. It's so
much
the
bullshit. Holiday bullshit. Yeah. I know. I wish I had an interesting story, but I don't.
I don't really either, aside from the fact that just
except for the fact that Stranger Things fucking rules.
Oh, we haven't watched yet. We watched one episode and then we never got around to another one.
I am an unabashed lover of Stranger Things. I've only seen each season once. I'm not like someone who rewatches. I probably will someday, but I always enjoy the show. Every time every new season that comes out, I'm disappointed it's over, but I'm happy with how it ended. Perfectly happy with how it ended. And I got to tell you, there's a large Stranger Things, maybe not large, a vocal Stranger Things is bad contingent, and these people can go fuck themselves. Brian.
It's there. I haven't seen the new season yet. And I will say every time I'm like you, I've enjoyed every season. But every time it comes around, the gap in between, every time it comes around, my wife and I are like, oh, guess we got to watch that. And then we get 2 episodes in and we're like, oh, right. I love this show.
Yeah, this is fun.
So yeah, I am always surprised of it's bad. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I had a coworker give me a lot of shit for watching it, and he called it kitty shit. And then I had a revelation that the pie chart of people who people who love Stranger Things and people who love Andor probably has very little overlap.
Interesting. Interesting theory.
Because people who love Andor are grown children who think that they need their child stuff super serious and grim, and that makes it better. And then like people who like Stranger Things are like, no, I just like having fun and
I just like a
silly
good time.
fun.
I just like a
Fun
good time.
times,
I like it.
good
I like it
drama.
when things happen on my TV
Good.
show. Personally, if that's kiddie shit, goo goo gaga, baby.
But it can't be funny or fun, Brian. It has to be grim and serious.
All right, let's go on a fucking. I haven't even watched. I watched like 2-3 episodes of Andor. Fucking
I saw
hated it.
I saw the first season. I didn't hate it, but I thought like the story didn't start until like the end of the show. So
yeah, so that's what
a
I
lot
was
of
hating.
meandering.
What is this? What is this? It's a serious mediation on war. That's fucking. It's Star Wars. This is dumb.
That's what I go to Star Wars for.
Yeah,
that's what I go to Star Wars for.
I truly think, and this is a weird place to be. I think you and I might be. Do you like Star Wars? I fucking love Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about any ancillary Star Wars crap. I love the movie Star Wars.
Yes. Yes.
and several of its sequels.
You have always been a sequel is optional guy, which I respect.
Correct.
Which is not to say you're not anti-sequel. You're not like they shouldn't make a sequel, but you're like, I could take it or leave it. It doesn't affect the original movie.
There's the amount of movies that think like Back to the Future. Back to the Future always gets talked about as a trilogy. And like you can only buy it now as a box set, right?
No.
And like, do you need 2 and 3? I'm not. There's fun. I think there's fun in both of those movies.
Absolutely.
Do you need them?
No.
Ninja Turtles only comes out as those 3. Do you need 2 and 3? Some people might like. Some people like 2. But
I like 2 a lot, and I like 3. But that's not the point. Is not that they're not good. Empire Strikes Back is one of the greatest movies ever made. I love Return of the Jedi. I think it's right up there. But
great sequels, love them.
Yes, the great thing about Star Wars and Back to the Future and most great movies is that they made the one, and they were like, if this is the only one, we're good.
Right.
No one will be like, I don't get it. What happened in this? What happened to this guy? Like, obviously, people would have been like, why didn't they make another Star Wars? That movie was fucking dope. But they wouldn't be like, this movie is not complete. Whereas now, they do make this mistake now, or a lot of movies is like, oh no, this is setup.
I hate it.
Right. Batman Begins famously ends with that Joker card, but the story's wrapped up.
Right. It's a little like, hey, if you saw this, there's more to come. Like, did you like this? We'll do that next. If you see this a couple times.
Necessarily what it was. I think it was
Batman Begun.
Batman. We all know Batman. Yeah.
Right.
We know he fights the Joker. Hey, guess who's on the horizon for him? The Joker.
Right.
If they never made The Dark Knight, I would be sad. But Batman Begins is still complete.
I'm not even opposed to, I guess maybe you can help me articulate this. We'll get to Truman Show eventually. Zach and I haven't spoken actually in real time. So this is going to be a real disaster of an episode as opposed to.
Right.
I don't think I necessarily have a problem with story threads or like that have potential to be expanded upon not being neatly wrapped up. I'm reading a series of like trashy fantasy books right now. Sure. And in the first book in this trilogy introduces a MacGuffin. And then there ends up being more to that MacGuffin in the follow-ups. Like that's that. Sure. Oh yeah, no. I guess there were more questions there though. I guess that's not antithetical to what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it's to get into the nitty gritty would be a long conversation, but the short version is the movie has to feel complete. Right. Or that doesn't have to. You can do whatever you want with your fucking movies. But I would prefer it if a movie felt complete when I watched it.
I remember around I like Force Awakens more than you. But
yes.
but also like I think it's fine. You know, I was more like the marketing all kind of worked on me and I was wrapped up in the hype at the time. Now I think it's a whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's got a big budget, whatever that's worth. But that movie famously ends with Luke Skywalker. You know, she finds Luke Skywalker at the end of the thing and kind of in blah blah blah. I remember I saw it with my dad, and my dad was like, "I hate when they don't like end the movie and like they end it like that." Like, I don't know, that felt like an okay. She was looking for Luke Skywalker. She found Luke Skywalker. Boom, that's the end of the movie, baby. There doesn't have to be anything more there. I think that actually feels pretty complete.
I see both arguments with Force Awakens, and I have a lot of problems with that movie. And one day we'll do that on the Force Awakens episode. We should talk about the
where you will bring up problems and my defense will be, I didn't mind it, I guess.
Yeah.
That will be my impassioned. Force Awakens is fine.
It's watchable.
It's very watchable.
Do you remember when the Truman Show came out, Brian?
I do. I remember my parents going to see it and coming back, my mom just being like, "This fucking movie," because it felt so original, you know, and it is. It's a very clever. Even in the scope of our marathon here, it's a pretty it's a very unique take on the themes we've been talking about this marathon.
I do remember, as a kid, when the movie came out, afterwards starting to be a little paranoid that what if my life is a TV show? Which I thought was a weird thing for me to think, but then it turns out it's a whole condition
is it
as a result of this movie.
I guess. I mean, I'm pulling up Google right now. I mean, I guess I kind of worry. I have that thought not 0 times a day that like actually this is all a manipulated thing, and someone out there is watching. I smoke a lot of weed, but
it's like people who think we're in the Matrix or whatever. And
I've gone down that rabbit hole a handful of times. Do I have this?
Well, Brian, let me reassure you that your life's not a show. I mean, because I would have to be in on it, and I'm not. I promise.
Of course,
I promise I'm not in on it. That would be ridiculous. Oh my gosh, so good. Sorry, I made this. I made this homemade hot cocoa with this amazing cacao powder.
Wow.
And from Navitas, and I just the flavor. I sweeten it with maple syrup. It takes 2 minutes. I mean, it's better than any other cocoa you've ever had. And I got this packet for $7.99 at Whole Foods. It's just amazing. Anyway, highly recommend it.
Oh man. You know what I do remember around the release of this movie was the first, I guess the Truman Show is a comedy, but it's a different kind of comedy for Jim Carrey.
Right. I guess we should talk about the Jim Carrey thing.
Right.
We haven't done any Jim Carreys on this show.
We have not. We've talked about Batman Forever in the past on a different show.
Right. This is the year 1994 for Jim Carrey saw the release of a movie called Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Huge hit.
Everywhere. If you're a little boy in the 90s, you could not. I didn't see the movie back to front until I was an adult, and I still knew every scene of that movie, you know?
Yep. Shortly thereafter, same year, The Mask comes out. Not as well remembered these days, but a massive hit.
I've watched that as an adult. It's pretty good.
I'm sure it is.
It's got an imagination to it that's very fun.
Yeah.
But that was also everywhere.
I think literally like a month after The Mask, a little movie called Dumb and Dumber comes out.
Yep. Everywhere. Just God, 1990 fucking 4.
Yeah. And then 95, he has a little movie called Batman Forever, which was the biggest movie of the year. Gigantic hit. After Batman and Robin, people forget that Batman Forever was actually a massive success.
Huge hit.
Yeah.
Not at all no one thought it was bad until later.
Yeah. Same year, he has Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. So that's 5 for 5.
I remember When
hit.
Nature Calls better than the original because I'm a hair
more
younger than you.
It's a little more kid friendly too.
Makes sense.
It's a little sillier.
Right.
But yeah, so he was 5 for 5, and then I think his next one was The Cable Guy, which was kind of his first. It was still made a lot of money, but was considered a misfire kind of because he played a creep in it, and it was kind of more of a
written
black
and directed
comedy.
By Ben Stiller, I think.
Directed by Ben Stiller. I think Judd Apatow wrote it.
Oh shit, that makes sense. I do think you're right. That was notable. I think that was like the largest payday.
Yeah, it was 20
for an actor or a comedian, like a comedic.
I think an actor. It was 20 million, or at the time was like insane.
Wow. Yeah.
And then he bounced back with Liar Liar. It was like, okay, he's back, guys. Huge hit. And so he was
quick
on
Liar Liar. Quick Liar tangent. My aunt was my mom had asked my aunt who had seen it, like, is Liar Liar all right for like the boys? And my aunt was like, yeah, it's fine, there's nothing in it, because people without kids don't really understand.
Don't think about that stuff. Yeah.
And my mom, and I'm sitting in the theater, and my mom is motherfucking Nancy so hard. Like, and that I'm just now connecting. There's a scene in the elevator with the woman who is very blessed in the chess department. Yeah. And I'm sitting there in the theater going like, yeah, I do like that. I'm a little bit becoming a man, you know? Like,
I'm
just
not
like
sure what it is.
I don't know what, but
my pants are getting tighter. I don't understand.
I am into what's happening right now.
But that was a massive hit. So he's just like on this insane streak, and he is like, he can do no wrong in the comedy space, in the hardcore comedy space. And then I think he wants to spread his wings a little bit, and he's like, can I do something more serious?
He's always been a weirdo.
Yeah. And so he does this movie, which had so much Oscar buzz. I don't know if you remember. It was all like, is Jim Carrey going to win an Oscar? He was the front runner to win the Oscar and then didn't get nominated.
Yeah, that happens. I remember Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems. That feels like the craziest fucking snub I've ever seen.
I think the Academy has changed a lot since then, but I think they are picky about personalities. They can be.
Sure.
And also, do they want to give an award to the guy who talks out of his ass? Right? Literally.
Right.
Ace Ventura, right?
Right.
So there's that snobbery to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, I think there's an element also to like, are you going to behave if you win? If you win, are you going to behave?
Yeah.
If Adam Sandler had won for Uncut Gems, there's not a full impossibility that he would have accepted the award in a tracksuit, you know?
I love when Conan hosted and he showed up in he was like in street clothes and Conan was giving him shit. That was so fun.
Good shit. I didn't even watch the Oscars last year. It has reached a full, I don't really care.
I don't either, but Conan, my guy Conan, was in the house.
It was, you know what it was? My I think I just had something else going on, and I wasn't that sad to admit. I wasn't going to not do the thing. And then my wife was out of town, and she didn't watch it either. So it was like, I don't know. And if we're home this year, we'll probably watch it, you know. But it's just it's we both used to be a like the Oscars are my Super Bowl kind of obnoxious guy.
They were, man. They were. You and I watched it up in Canada. I remember that was fun.
I remember because I didn't have a TV. I would watch movies on my computer, I would say like a Gen Z, but they're watching movies on their phones.
No, yeah, I watched all my movies on my computer at that point.
But you had a TV, you had cable.
I did. I had like the minimum. It wasn't like full cable. I had some.
You got the Oscars, yeah.
I got the Oscars, yes.
And I remember being like, "Can I come over and watch them?" And you did. And thankfully, we were on the same page. But you were like, "I want to watch them."
I was like, "Yeah, you can come over, but I want to watch them. I don't want to talk during."
This isn't a hangout where like they're on in the background. All of my wrestling parties are usually 90% like, "Oh, just come over to my house. I'll have beer and like it'll be on and like there might be a match I want to watch." Yes, we're going to watch these. And we were on the same page, thank God, because there was a party, but if I remember correctly, but we went to your apartment and watched them.
Yeah. Well, I think we got pizza or something, and we had fun. But we watched, and in a commercial we talked, and then we watched, and then we talked.
Who hosted that year? What was that year?
Ellen DeGeneres hosted.
Right, that was the selfie that everyone cared about.
No, the selfie was later. This was the first Ellen.
Got it.
She hosted. Twice.
Oh, right. Yeah, selfies wouldn't have been a thing. Yeah, I still had a flip phone at the time.
I think this one she was vacuuming at one point. That's what I remember.
Oof. We should watch an old Oscars and cover it.
Oh, that would be fun.
Emily and I got high and we watched an old one, and it was weird. I don't know if it would be compelling to talk about, but it was weird.
Sounds like a good live stream.
Yes.
Okay. So Truman Show. Jim Carrey wants to take this swing. The director, Peter Weir. I guess we should talk about the screenplay.
Yeah. So the screenplay had started as The Malcolm Show. And it was I don't know why the name changed. But it was the writer of the spec, the credited writer of the movie.
Yeah, I think so. It was I forget his name. He did Gattaca.
Okay.
Nickel.
Andrew Nickel. Okay, yes.
Andrew
He is
Nickel, yes.
Yes, okay. He wrote the spec. It was called The Malcolm Show, and it was much more of a dystopic sci-fi dark thing.
Paranoid thriller.
Right. Took place in New York City.
Oh, did it? I didn't know that. I believe the reveal was like actual twist, like late in the movie. It wasn't like you knew up top.
Right.
Which is an interesting choice, and I think a bold choice by the filmmakers, but I think it pays off because I think it's better than
yeah, right. In a world where we have the Matrix, I'm glad they went this way. And I'm not like, even if no reason you couldn't have. I'm not gonna say like it's better that they did this. I think you could have reasonably made a good movie. There's no reason you can't make a good movie where that's the twist,
Right.
But
it is interesting that Dark City, they did kind of a similar thing, but after the fact, right? They made the movie one way, and then they're like, let's put this voiceover.
Yes.
But with Dark City, the tension between the audience knowing more than the character doesn't really create more drama. Whereas in the Truman Show, it creates more drama. Does that make sense?
I agree. I fully agree. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I agree.
Yeah, because we're going, oh, that's funny. He doesn't notice. Look at that. And
right.
We're rooting for him to figure it out,
Right. I was thinking about, with that change that kind of happened to it, that it can be frustrating as the audience to know more than the main character and to wait for the main character to come around to what we know. But in this movie, that's where a lot of the comedy is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of like, we know that's a set production light. And like you hear on the radio of like, oh, a plane just had a malfunction. And like, so a lot of the comedy is in there. And maybe the fact that it's a comedy helps that.
Yeah, I think that's right. And also it puts the audience in the position of the audience in the world of the movie who's watching the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Right? So we know what's going on. We love this guy.
Right.
We like watching his little drama, but we also feel bad for him. He's figuring it out. We start rooting for him, right? It makes the audience part of the voyeurs, more than if it was a twist, we would be Truman, right? We would be from his point of view.
So Nickel, the screenwriter, Scott Rudin, the producer, purchased the script for slightly over $1 million. Paramount agrees to. That's a lot. That's all for
the days of the spec script,
right? And Nickel wants to make his directorial debut. Paramount access that. Like, we don't. Sometimes I wonder, like, this is a good script. Don't fuck this up. You know? Like, they want. I mean, it's also like, there could be a lot of reasons, but
well, Peter Weir was at the time one of the more heralded filmmakers.
Yes. What are some of his highlights?
Witness.
Yes.
He did Mosquito Coast, Gallipoli, Dead Poets Society.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So okay. So it was part of the agreement that he was going to get to direct Nickel. Paramount sweetened the deal to like, step aside, please, don't make this.
Here's
like
more money.
Yes.
Here's more money.
Which, hey.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So there were a couple before Weir came in here. There were a handful of directors who were interested and talked about it. Brian De Palma was interested.
That would have been a fucking creepy. It would have been a sex scene. And
yep. And like, this is still, I think it's existing more in the paranoid thriller genre. Let's see. Sam Raimi is talked to, Tim Burton, Terry Gilliam, Cronenberg, Sonnenfeld.
I would love to. Spielberg.
I assume with Spielberg, maybe already talks or maybe going in this direction. The Weir was the one who was more like comedy.
Yeah, I would love to see half those filmmakers. Like,
I'm curious, right?
It would look like it would be like a big, huge set, like a Gotham City type.
Right. But like mid '90s Burton, when he still kind of had something to say and was like interesting.
Yeah.
And
the
not
sets
just
would have been phenomenal.
Yes.
The sets would have been phenomenal.
Yes, absolutely. You can even see, like, if in the finished version of the script, the sets being a little more Edward Scissorhands. You know, you can even kind of there's a little bit of that element in here.
Yeah.
Certainly would have been interesting. Cronenberg would have been. That you could still make that movie, I think.
Right, exactly. You could 100%. I mean, I say let's make all these. I'll watch.
Let's make all of them. Sonnenfeld too, who has one. I've never seen Get Shorty. Is that a? I know it's. I've never seen
fun.
It. Is it just fun, or is it? Okay, is it still accurate to say? I think Men in Black is a perfect movie. Not one of my favorites, not an all-timer, but I think back to front, academically, I think it is a perfectly constructed movie.
Fucking 90-something minutes, Brian. That Men in Black is up. It is a fantastic.
Moves.
Yes. Get Shorty is in that vein of like, not the greatest movie of all time, but maybe like almost like a perfect for what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's probably close to the same runtime. I mean, it's just like and it's a Elmore Leonard book, and they really get the tone of the dialogue, and it's fun. It's a fun. You
Hell
should
yeah.
or we should
I
watch
should.
it.
I should. I've always meant to. I just never
If
got
we
around
ever
to
do
it.
movies about Hollywood, that could be a fun
Yeah,
one.
hell yeah.
Or something like that.
I think just kind of perfect for what it is you said, which kind of articulates my Men in Black. Like, it's not one of my personal favorite movies, but like, no, I don't think you could do it any better. You know?
No, yeah. Yep. It is that thing of, and maybe this is more rose-colored memory glasses, but it felt like we got a few of those kinds of movies a year back in the 90s, where it was like, this doesn't change my life, but this is perfect. And I had a great time at the picture shows.
Yeah. The latest one I had that with, I think, was a long time ago. We were in Vancouver. Fracture. Anthony Hopkins, Ryan Gosling.
Remember going to see that shit with you. I remember we almost saw a different movie, and we were like, do we want to see this fucking whatever? And we went to see it, and we were like, dude, that was fucking dope. What is wrong with people?
I think that is a dope fucking movie. I think it is perfectly executed. And also, I forget about it then for the next 8 years. Until I'm like, someone randomly goes, remember Fracture? Wait, that movie's sick.
That's not a rose-colored glasses thing. That is a type of movie we used to get a few a year of in the
100%.
90s. And that movie came out in the mid-aughts, but that was like a real throwback to like 90s twisty thriller that's like absurd to the max, but you don't care.
I was talking to a friend about I don't think Chris Wolf has been on any of our podcasts, but he should. He's great. But we were talking about movies, and he sent me an article, a blog post about how movies haven't gotten worse. It's just what's the I'm trying to recall here. There are rather, like, in the 90s, in the 2000s, there were just as many bad movies as there are now. And I don't know, I took issue. I thought it was a well-written like argument, but I do think there were more good ones. I think more of them hit than they do now.
More of the major releases.
That's more what I mean. Right. That's the thing. And this post, I wish I remembered the title of it. Argued, like, cinema hasn't gone anywhere. There are just as many like great movies coming out for movie nerds. But like just popcorn, your mom can watch it movies used to be great.
I'm all for more people being able to make movies. I think that's better because we get to see more movies and different voices.
Absolutely.
There was a lot more control over who was making movies, how they were getting made in the 90s for better and worse. That's worse.
Absolutely true.
But like, so we got fewer movies. I don't know if the percentage was better or not. That's the real question. Of course,
that's the real question, I guess,
because there's more movies.
Yeah, that's very true.
You couldn't make a movie for very little money in the 90s. You had to get a film camera.
Right. And that's where I think like Rotten Tomatoes inflation comes in. I've made that joke a handful of times, but we are both professed fans of the streaming service Tubi. And sometimes I will just hit a random thing with like Morgan Freeman or Ben Affleck in it and be like, oh, I remember this at Blockbuster. I never saw it. And like, I'm giving a bad movie a lot more credit for like, it's shot on film. There are like extras,
Yeah, it's shot in a location or on a really cool set. It has lighting.
Son of a bitch! This is a movie. This is like a movie.
Color corrected to infinity in post production.
Right. I'm like, wow. What was that? Changing lanes is pretty good.
Yeah, totally mediocre.
Right. So it is it's a little rose-colored glasses, but I don't know. I'm scrolling through Wikipedia right now. Bryan Singer wanted this. And I guess it was down to Weir and Bryan Singer. Pre-X-Men Bryan Singer.
Interesting. Oh, is this post Usual Suspects?
It would be post Usual Suspects,
so
which was obviously, so he's hot at the time, but they wanted someone more experienced, and Weir won out. So Weir guided the movie more into the direction where we found it. Thought Nichols' script was dark. And we said I wanted to make it light. I could convince audiences that they could watch this show, a show of this scope, 24/7. 16 drafts Nichol then wrote. Before
That's a lot of drafts.
And you know what, man? It's a good movie.
I think it's a great movie.
I think it's great script too, ultimately. I think actually probably the script and the Jim Carrey performance are the most exciting elements of it. While Nichol wrote the drafts, Weir created a fictionalized book about the show's history. He envisioned backstories for the characters and encouraged
give me that book.
Give me that book.
Published today. Why are we publishing that?
He encouraged the actors to do the same, and that's interesting to read. Because I was thinking about, there's nothing explicit in the text of the film about the character of Laura Linney, right? But from her performance, I really do get the sense of this woman who's playing a character. And obviously that plays a role a little bit, but I am seeing this woman who I can tell behind her eyes she's thinking about it in a way that who this woman is when she's not in the Truman Show, in a way that we don't ever really see in detail. But I don't know. I appreciate she's doing it. And I think it comes through in that character. Did you slump over and die?
Sorry, Brian. I've been cleaning, doing a little cleaning while you were talking with these. I got these lemon scented cleaning wipes from Target.
Oh, wow. The store brand. Yeah, wow, the Target brand.
I would use the Clorox ones because I thought they got to be better. But then I got these ones at Target. They're just as effective, Brian, for half the price.
Wow.
It's insane. Yeah. So
that's incredible.
I highly recommend lemon. I like the lemon scent, but they have lavender. They have all sorts of, orange scented. So yeah.
And I assume those are available at all Targets. I guess that's the house brand.
Any and all Targets. Yep.
Wow.
They have them. You can get 2 packs for even cheaper.
Wow.
You have kids, I have pets. You're always cleaning up after.
You're always cleaning up, and I can always use a great deal.
Yeah. So sorry, I didn't mean to mess up what you were saying there. I did want to add to that. I want to talk about Meryl.
Yeah.
The Laura Linney character. Because I watched this with my girlfriend, humble brag, and we had different. I was like watching, and I'm like,
I will also say, real fast, quick edit here. You want to know male friendships? Zach and I talk all the time. I'm like, girlfriend, huh?
yeah, that's what I was there. The character
we talk all the time.
It's relatively new. New.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm married. You didn't know that?
That's my wife makes fun of it all the time. Of like, what's going on with blah blah blah. Like, no, I don't know.
Oh, we talked for 4 hours yesterday. Oh, I don't know. What does he do for work? I'm not sure. I don't know. We talked about Jurassic Park. What do you mean?
Sorry, before my brother was being teased about this same thing. He's had the same friends since his elementary school friends are still his core like friends, which is incredible. But I guess at his wedding, one of his closest friends asked like, "Hey Pat, what kind of lawyer am I?" What specific? And Pat just went, "A good one."
Yes. That's amazing. Yep. That's awesome.
Sorry. So what were you saying about the Laura Linney character?
I was watching it thinking, I think this is a villain. This character is a villain. Evil. And then my girlfriend said, I didn't even say that out loud, but I was thinking it. And she goes, I feel so bad for the Laura Linney character. And I was like, interesting. And she made a great case, which is, even though she is deceiving Truman, she's part of this great deception. She's getting paid. she does live there. She spends most of her life doing this, and she knows that this person prefers someone else over her, and everyone else in the world knows it too.
Interesting.
So like that's gotta hurt, and I think it probably does, but I made the counter argument that this person views this as a job, and
Yes,
probably separates the character from her real life.
I think that is an interesting and like as valid as anything else read. But I do think, yeah, there is an element to you see her little talking head in like some documentary very early in the movie where she talks about like the Truman Show is my life. And like she clearly treats it as an artistic project, not
right.
I think Laura Linney clocks out at the end of the day.
100%.
You know? And I think even the fact that she, is going to conceive, I think that's an art project for her. Not
I think you're right. And that's the angle I came at.
Yeah.
But it is interesting thinking about it the other way of
absolutely.
Even if that's true, it probably still hurts the ego a little bit that
for sure.
For sure. Truman is not in love with you.
But yeah, no, I think there's good angles all around. And I think I'm glad they don't explore it more. I'm glad you can kind of reflect on those angles.
Yeah.
That's good art, man. That's good art, man. Truman Show's pretty good art.
My girlfriend made the interesting observation also of like, why would they even have a travel office in the Truman Show?
Right. There's a handful of things like that. Like you could have done anything.
Yeah.
There is nowhere else.
Right, exactly. You can make the rules up
as
much as you want. I love though the travel agent's offices, all the posters about how bad traveling is and how dangerous
right. There's a poster of lightning striking an airplane with "It can happen to you," which is certainly reminded me a lot of They Live. The way they're attempting to subliminally manipulate him.
Yes. All these movies on the marathon have that in common, which is they're all a little concerned about how we're being manipulated and fooled.
Yeah.
And I think most of them, with maybe the exception of Dark City, also have in common that they are concerned about where we're headed.
Yeah.
Right. They're very concerned about the future. They live as this 80s consumerism. We're real worried about this on the horizon. Truman Show, this voyeuristic television thing.
This thing that's hitting real hard.
How far can we take this?
Right.
Reality TV is just in its infancy.
I don't even think Survivor has happened yet. But
no, it hasn't. That's the 2000s. It's Real World is like right. You have you have Jerry Springer and these things that claim to be reality.
Right.
But Dark City, I don't think it's more of a throwback. It's not like commenting on. It's more broad existential concerns.
Yes.
Than it is like I'm worried about this on the horizon for us.
Right.
That's an outlier.
I also thought it was interesting. I think this is the least angry movie in the marathon.
I agree because of that element where it says, "Hey, look, we're being voyeurs right now watching this movie."
Right.
There, it's like it's all about storytelling. What is story? What is reality? And what's our role in this? And there's a little bit of like, "Hey, guys."
Yeah.
We're part of this.
I also think it's interesting how even taking like that theme out of it, at its core, I think there is a read of this movie that's just a pretty straightforward coming of age story, right? We all kind of go through this in various aspects of our lives, realizing we have the ability to take control of, our lives in certain ways, for better or worse, and having to take that step.
And it has Truman at the center of it, and he is a good person, right? Just at his core, a good person, and he triumphs, and it's uplifting. He perseveres. You know, Roddy Piper is a good person, but it's not like
he's been so
that's
beaten down that like
right. Yeah, that movie's a touch more cynical than the Truman Show.
Right.
The Truman Show is very satiric, but I don't know if it's cynical.
No, it's
Not-
the
Not like
equivalent.
They Live.
Roddy finds out he's in a TV show. His first instinct is shotgun him, killing everybody.
Yeah. And the great line, of course, it ended up being something like this. It's just
Yeah, I'll
cynicism
say it
of,
again.
like,
Underrated line. It's my favorite line in the movie.
it's amazing. It's like,
Because I do think we
obviously.
have this innate sense that something's fucking weird here.
Something,
It ain't aliens.
Something is not right.
It ain't aliens. It ain't we're all in a TV show.
No,
something's fucking wrong here, though,
yeah, exactly.
right?
If we found out either, we would be like, yeah, fuck that.
It's not. It's not where I'm putting my chip on the roulette wheel of what the fuck is happening here, but 38 comes up when I put it on 34. That figures.
It would be like if I found out this was a simulation, I would be surprised, but it would also answer a lot of questions. You know what I mean? Like,
at least it's an answer. It's not. It's maybe not the one I was going for. But
no, yeah.
All right. Figures it'd be something like this.
Yeah. Dark City is not cynical, but it's also not like uplifting. And
I also would argue from a storytelling perspective, Dark City doesn't have a lot going on. It might philosophically, if that.
It has a vacuum at its center with and I'm not saying it's all the performer's fault, but with that character at the center who you just could not care less about.
A movie we both like, but really having to examine it in this context. Like,
right. It is unfortunately a part of, for its legacy, a part of a series of movies that were all really fucking good.
You've got They Live, which is just, I mean, pure cult movie, right? Like
it's fucking fantastic.
Yes. At what it's doing, for what it's doing, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then this, which is genuinely like a pretty special movie, I'd maybe argue.
Yeah. It's sandwiched in between two very beloved movies. And Dark City's a cult movie. It's beloved by some people too, but it's not one I'm throwing on a lot, you know.
Right.
If I had the TV was on, I was in a hotel and I threw cable on, and They Live, The Truman Show, and Dark City are all playing on different channels. I'm switching between two of those.
Right. My mood is dictating between two, and Dark City doesn't really have a.
Yeah.
It depends on which one I've seen more recently.
And then the other two. On our horizon, we have a movie that's better than any of them, probably. Unless I have a different opinion on this rewatch somehow. I don't think I will, though.
Oh man, it's pretty good. So cast I would love to move on to. Really this Jim Carrey role. Jim Carrey obviously was interested in taking on more of a dramatic role. After like 24 million for Cable Guy, he did this for 12 million just because he wanted to do, which is still a fuck ton of money.
In 1998.
Yeah, right. But it was more about he said it's the fastest movie he ever said yes to, of just loved the script and loved the idea of having that range on his resume and being able to but not the first to be talked about. Interesting. Okay, so Robin Williams was first was considered is what Wikipedia said. That makes a lot of sense. What's that?
Poet Society. He worked Dead Poet Society, and he similarly is a comedy guy who can also do drama.
Right. I think this is still a very well-liked movie if Robin Williams does it.
Absolutely.
We're still talking about it here very, very positively with Robin Williams. Gary Oldman tested.
Gary Oldman. Ooh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I could see him in the Cronenberg one. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes. Yes. So Weir wanted Carrie after Ace Ventura, strangely enough. Says that Carrie reminded him of Charlie Chaplin.
I mean, Ace Ventura was critically not well received, but I believe it was pretty consistent. All the critics were like, "This guy is talented."
I'm sure an element
something.
of this guy's making a lot of fucking money.
Of course, yeah. But like, I do think like people recognize the skill in Carrie as soon as he hit. I think they were waiting around for it too, because they were like, he was in A Living Color and he was kind of hovering around, and it was like, when's this guy gonna find something?
Right. And absolutely an element. Well, it's like Jim Carrey will do this for fucking 12 million.
Yeah, right.
We get a Jim Carrey movie for 12 million.
Yeah.
What I thought was interesting was Carrey was busy. He was doing The Cable Guy, and then one other might have been the Ace Ventura sequel, When Nature Calls. But they delayed it a year. Weir wanted Carrey and was like, all right, we'll push it a year to have Carrey rather than find somebody else.
Smart.
And worked out. Pretty good move.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Dennis Hopper was in the Kristoff role, which is Ed Harris. He left.
I mean, that could have worked.
That could have worked. He filmed a little bit.
Oh, did he?
Yes. Left soon after filming began due to quote unquote creative differences. Hopper later stated, and I'm reading directly from Wikipedia, he was fired after 2 days because Weir and producer Scott Rudin made a deal that if they did not both approve of Hopper's performance, they would replace him.
Who was the I want to replace him?
It doesn't say. My guess would be Rudin, director making the all right, if you make me get rid of him, I'll get rid of him. I gotta say, and Hopper could have worked. Ed Harris is
he's fantastic. Good. No notes.
That
so
final
good.
monologue there is really good.
He just plays it so well. He's a prick, up his own ass.
Right.
Artiste.
And also with that element of
Weir is making fun of directors there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is a common religious read to this movie, right? Or atheist read to this movie that I don't think is necessarily but I can see the parallels there. And that's certainly if you have gone through the angry process of being I don't think the religion I was raised in is real. That Ed Harris could play God very easily, and I'd be like,
right.
The thing is, I would be like, I love it now.
Yeah.
If God is Ed Harris, I'd be
if you were Jim Carrey in this movie, you'd be like, oh, dope. Ed Harris.
All right. Huh? I'm going to get on this boat and
yeah. I'll worship him. Paul Giamatti pops up in that was the 90s. Paul Giamatti just popping up and being like, that guy's always good.
I forgot he was in this rewatch. I was like, oh right, Paul Giamatti, and right, he always just he's
Philip Seymour Hoffman and Paul Giamatti in the late 90s were the guy who was you didn't know his name, but you're like, he always hits it. He always hits the ball. He gets on base.
I just want to real fast tell that I'm sure I've told you all about this in the past, but I used to work on a TV show, and we did an episode of the show where the whole premise of the show was something is in a dumpster, and people could call in live and ask one question and then guess what's in the dumpster. And in the dumpster was Paul Giamatti. The living man, Paul Giamatti, and he was a delight, and he was awesome, and it was incredible.
Wait, he actually was part of
Paul Giamatti sat in a dumpster For the episode's about an hour. He sat in a dumpster on our set for 2 hours. Maybe probably about 90 minutes. There's a live cam feed. You can watch the episode from within the dumpster.
Oh my gosh.
I just spoiled the probably best episode of our TV show, but you can find it on YouTube. It's called What's in this Hey, what's in this dumpster? And it was Paul Giamatti.
That's fantastic.
Paul Giamatti did make a mistake, though. He someone called in and asked a question if people had sussed out it was a person. And the caller asked, is this person, does he play a role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? And he hit the dumpster to confirm, yes, he's not.
No, he's in the Sony Spider-Man.
He's in the Sony, which our guests were Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas.
Oh,
and,
yeah. How did this get made?
Well, yeah. And I think Jason Mantzoukas was the Sony, immediately just like, he's right. He's right. He is. He's in the Sony Marvel, which is the same thing.
Well, are those guys cool?
I actually didn't.
You can tell me off. You can tell me.
No, I didn't meet them. They were great on the show.
Awesome.
I haven't met them.
Awesome.
But Paul Giamatti was a delight.
It is funny that the people in those movies often are completely unaware of the sort of minute details and differences between different superhero movies. Like when Gwyneth Paltrow was like, I was in Spider-Man. I was in Avengers. And then Jon Favreau was like, no, you were in Spider-Man also.
Gwyneth Paltrow came at her call time, stood in front of a green screen, and didn't know what fucking movie it was for, because why would she?
No, of course not.
Dakota Johnson, the star of Madam Web, which I saw in theaters, apparently just thought it was an MCU movie and it was going to be this large contract, and that's why she did it. And like, no, it's this nothing, very low budget. I didn't think Madam Web was as bad as everybody said, but like,
I haven't seen it.
It's fucking Madam. Everyone was giving that movie the effort it deserved. To be clear,
I just love the Sony people were like, we're gonna make a cinematic universe of Spider-Man villains, and they'll never interact with Spider-Man. And
yes,
everyone was like, that sounds like a terrible idea. And then they did it, and it was a terrible idea.
And it was a terrible idea. And it's wild because their debut of like, we still own Spider-Man, film rights to Spider-Man, actually. We can do fucking whatever. They launched with Into the Spider-Verse, which my daughter is into right now. Can't follow it for shit, but she will. Like, I scroll past it on Netflix, she'll be like, Spider-Man, put Spider-Man on.
Right, yeah.
Which is great because it is a fucking phenomenal movie. I've seen it several times now in the past few weeks. Phenomenal. It's not Perfect Movie Spider-Man 2, which is its full Christian name in my house, but just a good sci-fi adventure that happens to star Spider-Mans.
Right.
And then they shit the bed with everything else. I'd argue, including its sequel. The sequel's not like terrible in the way Madam Web is, but like, man, out the gate, 4.5 stars out of 5. And
what were the movies? Venom was the most successful, obviously.
They got a couple.
None of those movies are. I mean, I only saw the first one. It was not good.
Haven't seen it.
But it was very successful. Morbius, didn't see. You saw on a plane.
I watched Morbius on a plane. And while I was watching Morbius on a plane, there was a kid in front of me who just kept scrolling through and rewatching the same scene from Venom, Let There Be Carnage, over and over and over again. And then was also hitting, both he and his mom were treating the flight attendant call button like they were a waitress at a restaurant, calling them over a lot for special requests. But I saw Morbius on a plane, and every movie you watch on a plane is okay. I don't care if you watch Citizen Kane or
Right.
Morbius. Everything
Or,
comes out.
yeah. Madam
Because
Web.
you're in a plane.
Right, exactly. It can only be so good or so bad because, like, as bad as it is, what else are you doing?
Like,
Right.
that killed 90 minutes, I guess.
You're not wasting your time. You know what I mean?
So keep in mind, I said that about Morbius. Indiana Jones 5, I shut off and sat in the dark instead.
Dude. I've heard some people try to, now say that movie is good, and it's not, guys. And look, I love pretty much all the talent involved in it have made fantastic things I love. Great cast, great director, all across the board. It maybe it's just because I'm viewing it as an Indiana Jones movie, but that's what it is.
Right.
So
those movies are pretty fucking good. So
yes,
for a steep drop,
they're all doing a very specific thing that this movie does not do.
I will also say, I will not, to correct myself a little bit, Morbius, a little like it's 89 minutes, I think, of like crap, and it's not hard to watch at all, aside from being very bad. So like I was getting a laugh out of it.
No, I'm sure Indiana Jones 4 is better than Morbius, of course.
Right. So, but like mix with like, it's kind of not bad enough to be funny. So,
no, right, exactly.
I'm in an uncomfortable chair, and like
the fact that it's so competently made by so many talented people makes it feel worse than Morbius.
Right. Exactly. And Morbius feels like Morbius. We took a picture of Morbius. Here it is.
Yeah. It's like a C-list Spider-Man villain played by guy who people keep casting in big budget movies for some reason. It's got to be done now, right? The Tron thing, that's got to have killed it.
It's got to. Do you remember when, because there was the Morbius meme, the Reddit kind of, so they released it again, and then it flopped again. They released Morbius twice, dude.
Wait, what?
Morbius did its run in theaters, flops. Yeah. Reddit starts making a joke that there's a line in the movie called "It's Morbin Time," a reference to Power Rangers. It's not in the film. It was just a joke. That joke hit on Reddit a lot, became a viral meme. So Sony re-released Morbius. They did another run in theaters.
No,
and then
I
it flopped again.
No. That is old executives out of touch with
truly.
Going on.
And there was it was the old snakes on a plane, right? Of like, the issue is you don't got to see the movie to get the joke. So
yeah, exactly.
And Snakes on a Plane, perfectly good sci-fi original.
Another great movie to watch on a plane, probably.
Yeah. So then it was Madam Web, and then there was Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, that was the most recent one last year. Yeah,
that year before. I also don't think didn't. I don't think that did anything.
No,
I didn't even see that one.
No, yeah,
I haven't been on a plane since it came out.
Right. That's a marathon. Movies Brian watched on a plane and didn't hate.
Oh, that could actually be fun. Of things that I'm like, guys, it wasn't that bad. Now I have to watch in my home when I can watch anything. All right, back to the Truman Show. I think we hit a lot of the big stuff. I have, some of the various interpretations of the film. I think we've hit that. I think we hit how people see it through a religious lens. People see it through they live, we are being manipulated lens. People see it through a reality TV. And I think it's great that it hits all of it. I think it's great that it's broad enough that you can't. Like I said, I think what it's really trying to do is pretty simple. But I think with good stuff like this, if you can, even if it's not what's intended, if you can find these parallels, I think that's interesting. Good or bad, I don't know, but interesting.
Yeah, hell yeah. I just random thought. I love the ending of the movie. And I mean the very ending of the two guys who are like.
I also flagged it.
They're just blown away. Everyone's blown away by it, and he's like, "Should we see what else?" Like, yeah, what else is on? Yeah, and then they switch it off. It's just, and the music hits. It's so
good, and also like, if you want to tackle it really from like, we're all just sort of the voyeur thing of like, you know what I did when I finished the movie? I just moved on to the next thing. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
And something will infuriate you as much as it infuriated me. That final line, cut to black. The music blasts in at the perfect moment, and then. Do you want to keep watching the credits? Do you want to watch this other thing? Let me sit in these credits for a minute, man.
Just
don't make me reach over and oh shit, I gotta hurry because it'll start up something fucking Ed TV. No,
right?
Don't.
Right. I hate that. I hate that. I will say I get more. Prime, I hate when they do it. I had to rent this. I hate Netflix, hate it. Like, let me watch the fucking credits. The only thing I'll forgive it on is the platform that can do no wrong for me right now, which is Tubi. Of like, I'm a little more, that's like watching something you just caught on FX to me. And like, I understand you got to get to the next ad.
Right. Yeah. Yes. And chances are the movie I'm watching, I'm not like left like, oh my God, what an ending. Chances are I'm like, oh, doing the dishes,
Exactly.
Okay.
Tubi's the only place where it hasn't made me furious. I hate it. I'm not my wife and I are both sit through the credits people. We watch the entirety of the credits. And it's not, some people will say things like, the people worked hard on the movie and they deserve to, like, it's not that. Just about sitting in it for a fucking minute, man. You just watch something, sit in it.
The credits at the beginning and the credits at the end, I think, are equally important. And
Agreed.
Which is kind of why I don't love adding scenes from the movie in the credits. Like obviously the Marvel thing is whatever, but like Sinners did that in the credits.
Oh, interesting.
And it was like an important scene, and I'm like, no, I'm winded down here, guys.
Yep. Nope. If it's in the movie, it's got to be in the movie before directed by.
Did you see Sinners yet?
I have not seen Sinners yet. It's on our like next time we're like, what movie are we gonna watch? It's Sinners.
I have a lot of thoughts, so I'll be interested to hear your take.
Yeah.
Definitely worth watching, and it's
absolutely. We also got to do one battle after another. It's just so fucking long.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, if they bring that back in theaters for awards, watch it in theaters. If you can, I know it's tough, but if you can, I think it will make a huge difference seeing it on a big
Sure. We want to, before the Oscars, as much as I was talking earlier about like, we don't care about the Oscars, we do want to catch the major stuff before that happens. So we have to
Marty Supreme. You got to see Marty Supreme.
Gotta see Marty, already out of theater at our theater. Theater
really?
That we're
Oh,
already gone.
I'm so
Guess
lucky.
We gotta see the monkey movie.
Oh no! I saw it in 70 millimeter so it was pretty dope.
Oh wow!
It is very uncut gems in like one thing after fucking another.
Always a shame when a director duo seems to split up and one appears to be the more talented one, isn't it?
Small sample size, Brian. Small sample size. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It's got to be even harder.
I didn't see Smashing Machines, so I can't say.
When they're brothers, it's got to be even tougher.
Yeah.
I didn't see Smashing Machine either.
Em thought it was fine. Just fine. But all right. Any final thoughts on the Truman Show?
No, we want to take a quick break.
So we gotta take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and come back. Yeah,
great.
Awesome.
While we were at break, I sat down with a refreshing Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, and cracked it open, and it foamed up and spilled all over my pants.
Oh, geez. But I imagine it has a crisp, very crisp mouth.
You know, it's worth it all for that.
Refreshing.
Just delightful. A real, like, if you're going to have fun with your friends, this is the beer I reach for.
Hell yeah. It's funny that I was opening up. I was just talking to my girlfriend the other day, and I was like, I need a new meat thermometer. And she got me this amazing Lava Tools Javelin Classic meat thermometer. I've opened it up right now. I cannot wait to use it.
Wow.
Because you want that temperature to be correct. Some people think it doesn't matter what kind of meat thermometer you get. Just get the cheap one. But I've done it before, and if that temperature is off, you're overcooking your meat, Brian.
You're
overcooking it, and it tastes like
even
shit.
Worse, you're gonna shit your pants.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. It's real important. So
hey, is that $5 meat thermometer worth 2 days in the bathroom?
No,
that's
no,
2 days you could be spending drinking a crisp Miller High Life. I've altered the bit so that now we're talking to anybody watching this, and now they're in the show.
Yeah.
Let's see. We don't have any voicemails today. Should we move on to a game?
Yeah, let's play a game.
New year. New year.
We got a couple before. We got last year. At the end of the year, we came in strong with some new games.
Right. And I bet it's gonna be a whole new ball game.
My cats are still chomping at the bit for Gladiator Deathmatch, but
can't wait.
All right.
What would the costumes be? Sweater vest and
I don't want to spoil
it.
I don't want to.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got excited. me and the cats are excited.
Okay. Do not be discouraged. But the first game of the year is going to be
Did this movie rule or stink? What did Leonard Maltin think?
I'm gonna kill myself on camera.
Brian, if we didn't draw that, you wouldn't know what Leonard Maltin thought because you don't have the book. I have the book.
That's true. I don't have the book.
The book in question being Leonard Maltin's movie guide, which you had to own in the 90s if you wanted to know if a movie was worth renting at Blockbuster Video. So our game is that Brian tries to guess what
Leonard Maltin... do? Zach, an idea's coming to me right now. We should put out the official Brian and Zach movie guide.
Oh my gosh. That's actually not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh my gosh.
If we could find a spin on that, make that fun.
Yeah, exactly. What's our angle? Okay.
I don't know yet, but
the big movie canon. That's what it's called. The name of the book. Brian and Zach's Big Movie Canon.
We don't mention the podcast you don't know on it.
Or just like from the podcast literally no one watches.
There you go.
Okay. That's great. I don't know what our spin is on it, but it's something.
That might not be a throwaway idea. That might be a real idea.
We literally rank every single movie in the book.
Fuck, dude.
Okay. Brian, the game is Brian tries to guess what Leonard Maltin thought about this movie, how many stars out of 4 he gave it. Brian, what are you thinking about the Truman Show?
All right. So
we haven't really done this flavor yet.
No.
We've done a lot of genre stuff, and although this is genre, it is more this we found in the drama section in Blockbuster.
Right. And this was a broad hit. Okay, so well liked, critically well deserved. I'm gonna guess Leonard Maltin's gonna go very positive on it. Gonna mention the dramatic turn from Jim Carrey. Something maybe some phrasing around like out of niche. Jim Carrey had his like niche, something suggesting he's out of that. I'm gonna say Dead Poets Society maybe getting dropped in there in reference to Weir. Let me think. I'm trying to think. I don't think reality TV is present enough to get, though some of these are written a while after or updated, right? Because they mentioned sequels.
That is usually added at the end. So I think the body is normally written when the year the movie came out.
Right. So no, I don't think reality TV is going to come in. That's all that's coming to me. I could try to force more, but that's all I'm really getting.
What is the star rating, Brian?
Four's high. Four's
the highest. Bomb is the lowest, which would be the equivalent of 1 star.
You know what? I'm gonna take a swing here. 4
stars. Roger Ebert gave it 4 stars out of 4.
All right.
The Truman Show, 1998. Directed by Peter Weir. Starring Jim Carrey, Laura Linney, Ed Harris, Noah Emmerich, Natasha McClone.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Holland Taylor, Brian Delake.
God damn.
Paul Giamatti and Harry Shearer.
I forgot about Harry Shearer. I did laugh when he came up. Famous. A lot of Simpsons.
Welcome
voices.
to the Truman Show. Okay. Truman Burbank lives a seemingly ideal existence in a tranquil seaside community. What he doesn't know is that his life is a giant 24-hour-a-day TV show orchestrated by electronic mastermind / artist Harris in a completely controlled environment. Satire of our voyeuristic, consumer-driven society scores some points and offers Carrie a change of pace.
All right, I'm counting. That wasn't exactly what I was thinking of, but I'm counting it.
Yeah, but after the premise is established, it doesn't know where to go. Perhaps that's because it's a short story idea, not a feature film. The Twilight Zone used to do this kind of thing better in half-hour segments. 2.5 stars. Well, I
do actually see his point. I think it's a great movie. I do think this would be a good Twilight Zone 20 minute.
It would, but that doesn't mean it's not a good movie. I think he's had worse takes because he gave The Thing 1.5 stars. But that was more like he hates horror movies for the most part. Like he really just likes the 80s horror movies. So that makes sense. Whereas this, you would think, this
is a great movie.
Like it should at least be 3 stars, right?
Right. I would not be as mad at 3 stars. This is a great movie.
2.5 stars from Leonard.
I also think this thing fucking moves. I don't exactly know what he's talking about. Like it doesn't know where to go. Because especially like at that third act, you then get the full extent of like the history of it, and that's really interesting.
That's the thing is when you would hit that wall where it's like, okay, he kind of knows what do we do now? Then we change perspectives. We go up into the sky, and so I don't agree with that.
Leonard. I have to hang on 1 second because it's important because this is one where it really matters.
Get him, Gremlins! Get him!
Gremlins. We need a Leonard was right clip. Is the
thing. Something Leonard. Positive with Leonard. Okay, we'll have to find
that. That's my homework for this week. I'll find that when we're like Leonard did a good job. We need a clip, and that's the Leonard did a bad job.
Just like a CGI him into Leia putting a medal on his head.
I can do that. I can make that happen. And by CGI, you mean cut out his face and then put it over.
Yeah. No, I want Grand Moff Tarkin Rogue One level.
I'll get right on that. Which I'll say, for all of that, doesn't look good.
Oh no, it looks terrible. They'd never done it well. It's never been done well.
Not
You could
once.
probably type into AI and they would do a better job.
I'm
which is
sure
depressing.
I'm sure it happens a lot in like stunts because it was an actor and then they put the face
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I'm sure in like stunt stuff it looks fine. You know, I'm sure
They did a lot of that in that Indiana Jones movie, and it looked rough,
because
man.
he's an old fucking man.
They also did it in the last James Bond movie, and it looked like
Oh
shit.
no. Oh
Oh,
no.
it
I
looked.
didn't see it.
Oh, Brian. Yeah.
My
Abysmal.
my James Bond just kind of general. If like people are like, that was really good, I go see it. And then I'm like, yeah, that was really good. And if people are like, that was okay, I don't need to see it. It's
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
I
talk
don't
about
have
James
brand
Bond.
loyalty to James Bond. I
We'll
like
talk
the one
about
I
Bond
like.
someday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you and I probably enjoy similar things in our James Bond movies that
Yeah.
maybe the modern grim and gritty audience doesn't appreciate as much. But I
No, I
think we're
don't
moving
think
away.
I
Hopefully,
think
we're
the
moving away from that.
right. And I don't think the last one was like a huge hit or anything.
No.
All right. Is it time to add the
Yep.
Truman
Let's do
Show
it.
to our
Let's
big
fire up the
movie
cannon.
canon? We gotta start bringing this in earlier.
Boom.
Um,
Ow, that William hurt. Yes.
oh, if only. If only. What a great.
He would have
It's
fit
good
good
that
in
it's
this.
looked at this.
Yeah. No. Wait, ow, that William Hurt. No, Jennifer Connelly, Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland got arrested for assaulting an Uber driver this week.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yep.
Right.
Dude with a famous drinking and rage problem got in trouble. Who could have saw that coming? Still love him. Still love him.
Boats. Oh, this is Boats.
Oh, this is Boats.
This
This
shoots
is
up to 1, doesn't it? Oh,
this
Under
is a
Siege.
okay.
I think this has a more impactful boat sequence than anything in Under Siege.
You know, that is an. Oh, we have to log the movie first. Let's do Boats and then let's log the movie.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I don't necessarily disagree, but for the sake of argument, if it's boat movies, I'm like, I fucking love boats, and I'm looking for a movie with boats in it. You are right. There's a very emotionally poignant scene involving a boat. And like several actually, like boats are pretty important to this movie. Under Siege is boat movie.
Under Siege takes place on a boat. The whole movie's on a boat. So I give you that. But the Truman Show, his fear of the water, the thing keeping him on the island is a boat accident. The climax of
the boat
movie
is a
an
really,
emotional
really
boat.
important element, and it's a way better movie. I mean, okay,
I think you're right. I think you're right because boat people would probably be more interested in Under Siege than the Truman Show for its boat.
I just think if you're looking for a boat movie, yeah, Truman Show's got a great boat, but it's not a boat movie.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, we do have to log before we get deeper into this list. All right. What do we say about the truth? What do we say about a really good movie?
I love No, go ahead. I would say I remember when you got to put a Y on there.
Oh yeah, that's important. I think it can be a stream of conscious series of thoughts. I think initially we were thinking it would be a conclusive opinion. I think it should just be every thought we've ever had about the Truman Show. Do you have anything you would like to add?
No, I think that's good. I think that's
Great.
good. And Brian, I'm a 4.5 here, but we could go 4. I could be talked down to a 4, but I think this is just a really good movie.
I'm really good. Honestly, if you wanted to go 5, I could even entertain that, but 4.5 is really good to me.
Yeah, and a heart for sure.
For sure. Great. All right, back to the canon. Oh, these aren't my lists. Please stop loading. I understand ads are how this website makes money, but like, I also understand we are the only people going to Letterboxd on a computer.
All right, let's see here.
No notable pool scene that I remember.
Wait, cool fictional cities. Sea Haven.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if this is a cooler fictional city than Dark City. Dark City's on a spaceship. It's in space.
I agree, but I think it's closer than your sentence would make people believe, because the Truman Show, that is an aesthetic. It is it's like real, but kind of something's off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Let's see here.
Notable scores, yeah.
This is your...
What's interesting about this movie is that it uses music from another movie in it.
Oh, does it?
As well as also has original music. Yeah, there's the part where he's finally figuring out that people are acting weird. You know, he stops the bus or whatever, and that the music there is Philip Glass. It's music from the sequel to Koaniskatsi, Powakatsi.
I don't know what either of those are.
You've never seen
No,
Koaniskatsi? You've seen
I don't know what that is at all.
We've talked about it.
Am I mishearing you?
Am I saying the name wrong? Let me make sure I'm not mispronouncing it.
Buddy, if we've talked about it, I was lying through my teeth the whole time.
Koyaanisqatsi.
I have no idea what that is.
It's an experimental movie from the 80s.
No.
Oh, wow.
If we talked about that, I lied, and I don't think I would.
You should get high and
lie
watch
about plenty of things. I don't think with that.
Brian, you should get high and watch Koyaanisqatsi.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you, get high and watch Koyaanisqatsi.
Great. You're going to have to send me how to spell that. So where do you think score is on this? This is kind of all you. I wasn't really paying attention to that element this time.
Okay, let's get it up there. It's above Return of the Living Dead. Let's at least get it up there, and then we'll look more at it.
They Live's pretty sick.
It is, but Truman Show is a really good score. Now, do we dock it points because a huge part of the score is music from a different movie?
I don't think we have to dock,
but that doesn't count.
Right.
That doesn't count for it. It's only the original stuff.
Right.
I will say even the original stuff is really good though too. Scroll up for me. Let me see where we're at.
They Live and Dawn of the Dead are the current contenders. Can you hum anything from this movie?
It's not really hummable. It's a lot of percussion type.
I guess there are. I have it's dancing at my memory, but once again, I don't really have the ear for that stuff. That's why film is great. So many avenues to explore and to enjoy.
Fuck, this is tough. I think this might be at the top. Dawn of the Dead and They Live are both really good though. Goblin.
I mean, I will say I remember that I can kind of hum these, but it's if you say so, I believe you.
We'll just stay there. That's good. That's fine.
Okay.
I think that's good. These are all good.
We will do the fabled audit. I think once we finish
Yeah.
this marathon, we will do the fabled audit. All right. This counts as, is this sci-fi?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it definitely could have been a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah.
I
think it's one.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
I love They Live, but
Oh yeah.
Villains. Does
There's
Ed
some
Harris count
villains.
as a villain?
Yes, and Meryl and the whole cast.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting, you know, the Meryl is kind of interesting in like a Total Recall kind of way of what if this person you like actually was. I'm jumping these up, but if you disagree with like
No, I don't disagree. I think
it's a lot more nuanced take on villains.
Very
right?
complex villain, obviously.
Yeah.
I think the house from Amityville 2 is where we draw the line. Am I wrong? That house is fucking evil, man. That's a fucked up house.
I think for a lot moving forward, if we haven't already, the Amityville 2, the possession is sort of the marker line of we got to think about it before we go higher than that.
100%. That house, incest craving, child murdering house.
Is this the first? No, we did Ernest. I was wondering with nudity, is this the first PG movie that we've covered? But no, we
forgot it's Ernest. PG. That's amazing. I don't think there's models in it. I think it's CGI.
Yeah, not an alien conspiracy. Conspiracy, certainly we can make the argument.
Oh, it's conspiracy.
And I think this is numero uno.
Yep.
No mullets. Would love if there were some mullets in here.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Is that a one-liner?
I know. One-liners I feel like are normally associated with more action movies. You know, that's a my favorite is from The Substitute. Just hit the books, and then he hits him with a book.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. That's a catchphrase. We'll add a new list for catchphrase.
Yeah. Let's see. Sunglass, none one-on-one fight scenes. No. 80s, no. Professional wrestlers, unfortunately, no. An interesting titles.
Oh yeah, it does.
There are no titles for the film The Truman Show.
Oh, it's within the movie.
Open.
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count? Okay. I agree. I was gonna
wait.
It's interesting, but no, I think you're right. I think it doesn't count because it's diegetic in the film.
But the title of the show is also the title of the movie, Brian.
But the credits are fictional. It's created by Christoph.
I know, but it does serve the same purpose as opening titles, which is to get you into the mode of the movie.
And maybe it absolutely serves that purpose, and perhaps we shouldn't be sweeping under the rug like a really transgressive kind of take on the titles.
Yeah, I think so. I think let's put it in. I think
I think it's exciting to see a real interesting twist on it.
Yeah.
And you're right, it serves the purpose. It gets you into the mood of the movie.
Yeah. It's up. It's not going to go above. Keep going. It's not going above Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, I would fight that one pretty hard.
Yeah. No.
Wow, we got Sleepaway Camp over Dawn of the Dead. That's gonna come up in the audit.
Yeah. It's a good opening credits.
It's a good opening credit. Better than Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
What were we
on the carpet?
No, what were we thinking?
I think we felt bad for Sleepaway Camp.
I think so.
To be generous.
And like, look, we can't just keep fucking wailing on it. I love Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
And I think I keep just like trying to like, guys, I love Sleepaway Camp, but like I gotta start being real.
We're gonna come back to that in the audit.
Yeah.
No helicopters, not an action movie. Is it dystopian future? It's the future.
Is it the future? I think in a lot of ways it's just the present. It's just an alternate present.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. It's unspecified, so I don't think we can say.
Yeah, it's sort of just the perpetual now, right?
Fuck yeah, comedies is the worst one we have. We have to put this on here for now, but like,
yeah,
this list is fucked. This list is already fucked. Because Texas Chainsaw 2 is in there.
It's a disaster.
Put this at also, 1. Put this at 1 if we're gonna count these as comedies.
Right. This with the addendum, this whole list is fucked.
Yeah.
Because
almost none of these will be on the comedy list after the audit.
No, right. We really need video store rules here.
Yes, I think so.
Because like it's a Truman Show, you certainly could. It's not a ha-ha comedy, you know. It's
no, yeah. There's a little more leeway with like sci-fi action. You can be in both of those, but comedy, we got to draw the line.
This is a disaster.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. This might be why no one watches the show.
Once we fix the comedies list, then it's just up and up for me, buddy.
No falls.
No falls. What do you think about political commentary?
Political commentary.
It's a societal commentary, but I don't know about political. And even its societal commentary is pretty like soft teeth, right? Like it's a little more just like, this look familiar, guys?
I don't know. I think if Running Man qualifies,
a good point.
I think it does qualify.
Yeah, by this
high on the list.
The next one, it's going to be number 1. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to hit over these two, which are very specifically political commentary.
Yeah.
The audit, honestly, these might be the only two to stay on here. No, but like Return of the Living Dead.
No, they all are. They're just low on the list. Yeah.
Right.
They have a little bit in there, but
we put the Running Man over Return of the Living Dead? The new Running Man?
In terms of the amount, I think the quantity of commentary.
I guess.
Because the Return of the Living Dead is just a little at the end, right? It's
right,
just
right.
The military.
Right. That's a good point. True. For reality TV, this is number 1, right?
100%.
No even discussion needed. William H. Macy not in this movie. Not a readaptation, not a remake. No Richard Bachman book. No pre-titles, not revenge. This is really a different genre for us so far.
Yeah.
No chainsaw. Would have loved for there to be a chainsaw here.
We've done a lot of horror movies.
Yeah. Character name and title.
Ooh, yeah. This is number 1, right?
This is number 1.
Because it's in the title of the show within the movie also.
It's, just good stuff. No Clue Ghoulier, unfortunately.
Character-based comedy?
A list we've always felt weird about, but like, no, it's not like Ernest, you know?
No, right. Yeah. The Truman is not a guy who's like, oh, it's one of those Truman movies.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Summer camp, baseball, Van Damme. No, unfortunately. Nope. All right. Add some new lists.
I mean, Jim Carrey movies. Absolutely, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think this will be. I have a real soft spot for Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I haven't seen it in a long time. That could be a contender if it holds up as well as a.
Oh, dude, that would not even be my top 5 Jim Carrey movies.
That hit me at a very specific time in my life, that I can't divorce it from.
I recently rewatched it, and for me, it didn't hold up. But maybe we'll see. We'll cross that bridge.
I have an inkling it's not going to for me either, but I'm not ready to quite face that yet.
Yeah.
Let's see what's next.
Reused scores.
I love that. We also need oh shit Paul Giamatti.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna refresh this page. Oh, I get it. Should it be oh shit Paul Giamatti, or should it be oh shit actor I love? I don't know. Nah, that might be too. That might be that seems like the kind of thing that in 3 months we're like, what the fuck is this supposed to be?
Yeah.
These should all be usable lists into some either a very funny list or usable. Let's go Paul Giamatti. The Paul list.
There was one I said we had to make just a few minutes ago. Now I can't remember what it was.
Zach, I've forgotten it.
Ed Harris movies.
Ed Harris, sure, of course. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone, everybody.
Ooh, I got one.
What up?
I'm a serious actor now.
Oh, I love that. I wish Jim Carrey had a drama beard in this one. He does in Eternal Sunshine. Because I would love to eventually have a drama beard list. There was a bit like Steve Carell in like Little Miss Sunshine. It was like, I'm serious now. Here's a beard. But yeah, it's the broader I'm a serious actor now for sure. What a thing we love every time it happens. You're like, wow, they're really good, even though by all accounts, like comedy's kind of harder than drama.
Yeah.
We innately take it more. We love when the silly man is sad, actually. Fuck, I'm thinking of
drive me nuts.
What about Moon movies?
Yeah. Yep.
It's got Big Moon.
Shit. That's funny.
Every movie that the moon is visible. No.
Notable moon.
Any other thought? Anything else?
Relax. My dog is upset. They want to go outside very soon.
We're almost done. We're almost done. We're wrapping it up. Well, that might be it.
Well, I'll remember later, and then we'll have to add it.
Great, we can definitely do that. The audit we can definitely bring in extra lists as well.
Fictional TV shows.
Ooh, yes. Let's see. Then that goes in order. The Arnold Running Man.
I can't believe we didn't already have that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. We have like reality TV. This order look right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Where did it go?
I know we're gonna leave in just a second.
We're entering it into the big movie. Which dog is that? Do you just have
This is
Scully?
Feta. This is Feta. Scully is my cat.
Got it.
Mulder is my other cat, and this is Feta.
Got it. The cats were Mulder and Scully. Got it. Okay. So this one's gonna be pretty high. I mean, certainly the star rankings are helpful, right? In that weekend.
Oh no, I think this might be number one.
Right?
Oh no, Dawn of the Dead.
I mean, I think I connect with this one a little more. If you like,
No,
if
that's
you have
fine.
a strong opinion,
That's fine. No, I love them both.
I am also in like I love them both.
I think Dawn of the Dead is maybe a more influential movie, but
that's a good
'cause
point.
It invented pretty much the zombie genre even more than Night of
And
the
it
Living Dead,
has
in my
a lot
opinion.
of No, you kind of sold me. And Leonard hated it.
No, I think Leonard liked Dawn of the Dead.
No,
he
Leonard
hated
liked
Truman
Dawn of the
Show.
Dead.
Yeah,
Leonard hated the movie we're talking about
exactly.
now. Yeah, man, you sold me.
All right.
All
Brian,
right.
normally we would say what next week is. I wanted to we can just do this on the air. Fuck it. I wanted to propose a swerve.
Great.
Because there's a movie we've been talking about that we're going to cover. We were going to cover it next, but there's another movie from this era of movies that fits in that neither you or I have seen that might be interesting to do one that we haven't seen before.
Let's do it.
The 13th Floor.
If it's boring, I'm going to be so mad at you.
Which is it came out the same year as The Matrix, I think slightly.
You know what?
before
If we're gonna do it, let's fucking do it. We're back from break.
I've never seen it. I don't know how well it fits into this, but it sounds like it fits in pretty well. And it's often mentioned with those what is reality movies.
13th Floor. We're doing it next week. Let's do it.
It's going to dilute it a little bit because it's not going to be as good as The Matrix or The Truman Show, obviously. But if it was like we had to end on that one, I'd be like, no, fuck that. We're ending with a bang. You know what I'm saying? But
100%.
How do you feel about it?
13th Floor? Okay. Let's do it. You know, I'm a little in like let's. You know, we shook the cobwebs off this week.
Yeah.
Let's go in with one we haven't
seen.
Let's
talk about something we haven't seen.
Yeah, and then let's not text about it.
Excellent.
Great.
All right.
It's because we have been going into these marathons a little like good movie, bad movie, good movie, bad movie.
Yeah.
We're not going to text about it.
We've had movies that one of us has seen and the other one has, and we haven't had ones that neither of us have seen except for that Running Man remake.
Great. Let's do it. All right. Any final parting thoughts? Anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, I mean, the only thing I want to talk about is I got my dog this dog toy. It has a squeaker inside that because the problem is my dog will tear toys apart. This toy designed to be torn apart. Inside, another toy inside.
Oh, wow.
Chewy.com for like $5. I mean, Chewy.com, Brian.
Hell yeah. All right. Hey, thank you for watching. We're back. We'll be back next week. Unless we're not, but we probably will be. We intend to be back next week.
Yes. Yeah.
As we always are. So we'll see you then. Leave a comment. That'd be nice.
Yes, comment. Give us attention.
Give us attention. Give us attention.
Look at us. Okay.
Please, God. The Truman Show.
13th Floor. Watch it.
Watch that. We'll be there next week. Movie Bot, what you got?
We eat the pig and then together we burn. Burn.
What you talking about, Satan?
Come with me. You belong with me. Burn. Burn.
I got to remember to cut new clips, but that one's good every time. Bye, baby.